Still a little more to do on these two Bagnalls, but they are coming on. They've had their basic coat and they've been rubbed down. They've not had a proper polish yet, but they have their cab details. We see here, just gone out of service, their service tank, fillers, etc. And the hinges there are 3D prints, so that's all gone quite nicely. The brass spectacles have come out well. Those were milled separately on the Stepcraft and then silver soldered on quite early on in the process. And of course it's very easy just to scrape the paint off that and polish them up a bit, so that looks quite good. So we now have a pair at that stage. We still have the electrics to do on this before they're runners. We've shown already, of course, the bogies clip in nicely. You can see the bottom of the gearbox there is open and there's a bit of cotton stuck out. That's because I intend to pull wires through it for charging and on-off switch, and the charging socket and on-off switch will be on the sump, and I want to pull the wires through to the engine bay, and of course it's very easy to do that if I've put a bit of cotton through. It's not so easy to try and poke wires through blindly, so I'm just making life easy for myself there. I have rubbed the paintwork down, which you can see the way the light's playing on it. It's a Halford's aerosol, Brooklands green this, which comes up quite nicely. So you can see they're nice little models. One of the things I do have to do with this, I'm using the Deltang 41 RX 41 receivers, and the motors in this respond best when they're fed 60 Hertz, and usually the receivers are programmed to output 700 Hertz. So I'm going to have to reprogram the receivers to put out a lower frequency so they perform as they should. So we'll see how that goes. There are a few other bits and pieces that need putting on in here. The spectacles are going to be glazed in 1mm Perspex, and that will again be machined on the Stepcraft with a step so it locates to the back to make life easy. There are headlights to fit, and those again are printed but not fitted yet. There's a little bit of painting to be done on the inside of the cab, and as we said, the sumps to fit. So quite a bit more work to do, but we're really not very far off being good to go. So that's progress.